Hello, my friends, and welcome. I'm Empower Hour, and I'm absolutely thrilled you're here with me today. Are you feeling that energy, that pulse of possibility? That's the sound of your own potential knocking, demanding to be unleashed. Today, we're not just talking about change, we're igniting it. Forget wishing, forget hoping. Today, we're about doing. We're about taking control and stepping into the magnificent power that resides within you. If you're tired of settling, if you're hungry for more, if you're ready to say yes to your best life, then you are in the exact right place at the exact right time. Let's get fired up. Let's get straight to the foundation, the bedrock upon which all success is built. I'm talking about your mindset. It's the control center of your life. Everything begins with your thoughts and beliefs. Your reality is shaped by your mind. Are you designing that landscape or letting it be overrun by doubt? Your thoughts trigger emotions, driving actions and results. The quality of your life reflects the quality of your thinking. Choose thoughts that empower and propel you forward. Carol Dweck identified two mindsets, fixed and growth. A fixed mindset sees abilities as static. They think, I'm either good at something or I'm not. Challenges are threats, effort is weakness, setbacks confirm limits. Contrast that with a growth mindset. Growth mindset believes abilities can develop through effort. Challenges are opportunities to grow. Effort is the path to mastery. Failure is feedback, a lesson on the journey to success. How do you cultivate a growth mindset? It starts with conscious awareness. Catch fixed mindset thoughts in their tracks. Challenge the inner voice saying, I can't do this. Your thoughts are the architects of your destiny. Build wisely. Now that we've laid the groundwork with a powerful growth mindset, let's talk about direction. Where are you heading? What do you truly want to achieve? Without clear, compelling goals, you're like a ship without a rudder, drifting aimlessly at the mercy of the currents. Goals are the compass, the roadmap that guides your energy, your focus, and your actions towards a desired destination. They transform a vague wish into a concrete plan. But not all goals are created equal. Vague aspirations like I want to be successful or I want to be happy are too fuzzy. That's where the power of well-defined goals comes in. We need goals that inspire us, that stretch us, but also goals that are grounded and actionable. Think of a goal as a target. You can't hit what you can't see. This is where the SMART method becomes an invaluable tool. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Your goal must be crystal clear and well-defined. How will you track your progress and know when you've achieved your goal? If you can't measure it, you can't manage it. While it's great to dream big, your goals also need to be realistic given your current resources, constraints, and time frame. Your goal must matter to you. It needs to align with your values, your passions, and your larger life vision. Your goal needs a deadline. A target date creates a sense of urgency and prevents procrastination. But setting the big SMART goal is just the beginning. The secret to achieving monumental goals is to break them down into smaller, manageable steps, into bite-sized actions you can take every single day or week. These small wins create momentum, build confidence, and make the larger goal feel less daunting. Remember, progress is progress, no matter how small it may seem. Each step forward, no matter how tiny, is a victory. All right, let's be real. The path to achieving anything worthwhile is rarely a straight line. It's filled with twists, turns, unexpected detours, and yes, obstacles. Everyone, and I mean everyone, faces setbacks, challenges, and moments when they feel like giving up. This is where the true champions are forged. This is where resilience comes into play. What is resilience? It's that incredible human capacity to bounce back from adversity, to adapt in the face of hardship, to not just survive challenges, but to emerge stronger, wiser, and more determined than before. Think about it. The most successful, inspiring people you know haven't had easy lives. They've faced their fair share of failures, rejections, and heartbreaks. Consider some of the giants. Oprah Winfrey, a global media icon, was once told she wasn't fit for television news because she was too emotional and couldn't separate herself from the stories. Michael Jordan, arguably the greatest basketball player of all time, was famously cut from his high school varsity basketball team. J.K. Rowling, the creative genius behind the Harry Potter series, had her original manuscript rejected by 12 different publishers. These stories aren't just anecdotes, they are powerful testaments to the human spirit. Obstacles are not stop signs, they are opportunities to demonstrate your commitment, to innovate, and to grow. One of the most powerful strategies for overcoming obstacles is to reframe your perception of failure. Failure isn't fatal, and it's not final, unless you quit. See failure as feedback. It's the universe telling you that your current approach isn't working, and you need to try something different. Another critical component of resilience is maintaining perspective. Trust in your ability to figure things out. We've talked about mindset, we've talked about goals, we've talked about resilience. Now let's get down to the nitty-gritty, the daily actions that truly shape your destiny. I'm talking about your habits. Success isn't an event that happens overnight. True, lasting success is the sum total of your daily habits, the small, seemingly insignificant choices you make consistently, day in and day out. Your future isn't built in a day, it's built every day. What you do repeatedly, you become. Your habits are the invisible architecture of your life. They can either be your greatest ally, propelling you towards your goals, or your most formidable foe, holding you back in patterns of mediocrity. The good news? You have the power to choose your habits. You have the power to consciously design routines that support your growth, your well-being, and your aspirations. Many people underestimate the profound impact of small daily actions. They look for the big breakthrough, the quantum leap. But the real magic often lies in the compound effect of consistent, incremental improvements. James Clear, the brilliant author of Atomic Habits, puts it perfectly: tiny changes, when repeated consistently over time, lead to remarkable results. So, how do you start building these powerful, positive habits? The key is to start small, almost ridiculously small. The power of a habit lies in its automaticity. Once a behavior becomes a habit, you do it without much conscious thought or effort. So, I want you to take a hard look at your current daily routines. Remember, your daily habits are the building blocks of your future self. You've got the mindset, set your goals, and built resilience. But what happens when enthusiasm fades? When the journey gets long and the finish line seems distant? Staying motivated long-term is crucial. Motivation isn't constant. It ebbs and flows. You can't always rely on feeling motivated. Create systems and structures to keep moving forward. Cultivate discipline to do what needs to be done. Motivation starts you, but discipline keeps you going. Surround yourself with the right people. Your environment impacts your energy and motivation. Seek out positive, supportive, and ambitious individuals. Shared enthusiasm and mutual support are motivating. Track your progress consistently. Visualizing achievements provides a psychological boost. Reward yourself for significant milestones. Reconnect regularly with your why. The journey to extraordinary is a marathon, not a sprint. We've covered some incredible ground today, my friends. We've explored the immense power of your mindset, the critical importance of setting meaningful goals, the necessity of resilience in the face of obstacles, the profound impact of daily habits, and the strategies for sustaining long-term motivation. But information alone doesn't create transformation. Action does. Knowledge is potential power. Applied knowledge is true power. So let's bring it all together. Let's distill this down into concrete, value-driven action steps that you can implement starting right now to ignite that change you're seeking. Are you ready to move from learning to doing? Are you ready to take these principles and weave them into the fabric of your daily life? Because that's where the real magic happens. This is your ignition sequence for personal transformation, and it begins with a few simple yet profoundly impactful commitments. Action step number 1. I want you to grab a pen and paper or open a new document on your computer right now. I want you to write down one major goal that you are absolutely committed to achieving. Make it specific, make it measurable, make it relevant to your deepest desires, and give it a realistic time frame. Now, underneath that goal, I want you to break it down into at least 5 to 10 smaller, actionable steps. Action step number 2. It's time to harness the power of habits. I want you to choose one positive habit that you know will support your journey towards that goal, or simply enhance your overall well-being. Now here's the challenge. Commit to sticking with that one habit consistently for the next 30 days. Action step number 3. No one achieves greatness alone. We all need support, encouragement, and accountability. So, your third action step is to find an accountability partner. Share your goal with them. Share your chosen 30-day habit. These 3 steps might seem simple, but don't underestimate their power. Your journey to greatness starts now. My friends, what an incredible journey we've been on together today. We've dived deep, we've uncovered strategies, and hopefully, we've ignited a spark within you. Remember, the power to shape your destiny, to create the life you've always dreamed of, doesn't reside in some distant future or in someone else's hands. It resides within you, right here, right now. It's in your mindset, your goals, your habits, your resilience, and your willingness to take consistent, inspired action. Start today, even if it's just one small step. Stay consistent, because consistency is the mother of mastery. And above all, never, ever stop believing in yourself and the magnificent potential that lies within you. Your journey to greatness, your transformation, starts not when the conditions are perfect, but when you decide to make it happen. That moment is now.